Take out the F-16. Here it goes. Oh, there's actually AA there. We managed to kill the AA as well. That was beautiful. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my Fulda Gap campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we defended very well with the 68th Armoured Battalion up against multiple T-80s, but we used the 22nd Tactical Fighter Squadron and their Strike Eagles to take a lot of those out. That was great fun. But today we're moving on to our turn in the campaign, where we're able to use our own pips to move on the campaign map. And I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about a few things on the UI here. So up on the top right, we have the score. Now previously I thought we were going to get 21 points per turn. It actually turns out we only get 4. So reaching the 100 points is going to take significantly longer, but that can be sped up by destroying enemy battalions. So we do have that we can potentially do, although trying to do that may get us overwhelmed. In the top left, we have all of our reinforcements. Every turn in this campaign is 4 hours. So you'll see here at turn 3, 12 PM on the 20th, we're going to have access to the 4th Brigade, which is a bunch of Bradleys and Abrams. There's also some TOW Cobras and AH-1F Cobras in here. We also get the Aviation Brigade, which gives us some Apaches. So that's going to be awesome to make use of. And you'll see that we get access to the 3rd Armoured Division. There's going to be 5th Panzer Division coming in as well at one point with lots of Leopards. And then there's also going to be Territorial Commando Sud coming in turn 4 with their extra AA for us. Very weak AA, both for some Flake fast. Great. We have at the top here, you can see the date obviously and the time. We have the points there as well and which turn it is. On the bottom right, we've got this button which we can click on to go to any idle units. There's the campaign status, which shows us the overall score and where you're getting a score from. So in this case, we've already got 2 score for destroying enemy battalions. Then there is the order of battle, which is really cool. You can go through all of the army corps and look at all of the different divisions in the game, all the way down to the battalion or squadron level. Very cool indeed, and you can do that for both sides to see what each side has access to. And then we have the kill list, which I know a lot of you are interested in seeing, and I will try and bring this up throughout the campaign. But at the moment, we haven't really lost very much, whilst the AI, they've already lost 11% of their tanks in like the first 4 hours of battle. That's not good. Not good. All right, anyway. Today, we're going to be making somewhat of a fighting retreat. I'm going to try and move back my pips far enough that they can still attack me, but basically not get surrounded. So in the case of up here at Bad Hersfeld, these guys are going to have to fall back quite significantly. I might have to go back even further, actually, because the forces at Bad Hersfeld right now, enemy forces, are going to be able to just head right down to Niederala. So we're going to want to try and cut them off before they can get to Alsfeld, since Alsfeld's the northernmost objective here. So let's go ahead and grab these guys and we'll just head all the way down this road. And we'll try and meet up with these forces all at Alsfeld. The 11th Armoured Cav in Fulda, they are going to have to probably head back towards Lauterbach. And then we have the 68th Armoured Battalion head back towards Schluchten. I think that's going to be the plan here. So let's just move these back slightly towards Lauterbach. I'm probably just going to stay on the road here. Like that. I mean, they haven't really came into Fulda yet, so I'm going to more or less let them have this. But hopefully they'll attack these guys next turn. We're going to want to get these guys quite far back. How far can I move back the 68th? Don't want to let them just drive down here towards Neuhof. So we may have to go a bit further than I'd like with these forces, but it really depends who's got the shortest amount to go. The 54th Engineer Battalion really can't go that far. Move them first. And then I can... we'll shift the 68th next to them. We'll keep the artillery close and move the AA here and set them up again, so we'll do that. Perfect. So that's going to help stop any air attacks against these forces and these forces. And we're in a good position that from I can tell to head back down to Neuhof. Sorry if I just butcher these names. At Per Kiilstofte, we're going to want to fall back from here because they can easily surround this. So we'll move back a little bit, not too far. Just far enough that they might attack us here in the open. We'll go... Let's go this one. Safe. And then next turn, yeah, they'll go for us here, I think. Okay. We will see. Alright, that's all of our troops moved. Let's move on to the next turn, see what the packed forces get up to. Yeah, I'm hoping for a fighting retreat where they engage my forces and we can make some nice defenses once again and then move back a little bit further, make another nice defense, and so on and so forth. I'm going to speed this up so that the AI zooms along with all of their troops. Otherwise it can take a while, especially when they have a lot of forces. So they're going to push into Fulda and separate my forces here. Oh, what is this? That is some high veterancy tank units right there. Alright, that's pretty scary. They're trying to like cut us off, it seems. This unit can't attack. I don't think it has enough action points to attack.
Fifth 2nd Panzer Grenadier Battalion is operational and ready for combat.
Alright.
HQ offers quick reaction forces to aid our defense. Do we need special forces or air support?
Let's see. 1/10th Special Forces Group, which has access to elite Green Berets, or the 480th Tactical Fighter Squadron, which is a Seed Tactical Fighter Squadron, will be available immediately. Seed aircraft ignore enemy ground-based AA interception. It really depends like what the makeup of these is. I think it would be nice if they had the forces on the side here that were included in these, but I think we'll probably go for Tactical Fighter Squadron just because having Seed is useful in situations where I'm a bit worried about there being enemy radar AA. They'll also be able to like take out things like Borusas and other radar AA that the AI bring in within normal battalions, and wiping them out over time will make it a lot easier for my helicopters and also my own like strike aircraft. Whereas I think the Green Berets in this game are not amazing and just don't really have the capability to stop like waves of forces unless they're like really close range, and even then they probably get taken out by like specialized close range infantry. I think we're going to go with the 480th.
The Warhawks are on the way.
Alright, so it looks like it's mostly Wild Weasels. F-16s. Do we get any strike aircraft in these? It's like Ravens, more Weasels, F-16s. Okay. There's no like ground attack aircraft, but we can technically strafe with these. With the F-16s using the Vulcan. They're also going to be able to take out helicopters, so it might be a good idea to bring those in whenever the enemy brings in helicopters, actually. Or is potentially going to bring in helicopters. Let's keep falling back slightly. I might not fall back as much this time. We'll go and use up only a few action points this time, and maybe they'll have enough to catch up and attack us. We do want to try and get in front of this unit down the highway here. This is Highway 66. So I'm going to shift like so. We'll move the AA not too far because I want it to still cover this unit. And we'll move the artillery as far as we can this time. Right. Here we're going to probably want to move a little bit further up. Go here and then move them behind. Perfect. So we're still in range of this AA net, but surely they're going to be able to attack me there. The 11th Armoured Cav, they can shift down in front of these forces. Perfect, and we'll head over to Alsfeld with the Panzergrenadier Battalion. We'll also have the Panzergrenz from Schwalmstadt coming over. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Let me just double check. Yep, all good to go. Move on to the next turn, where hopefully they attack us. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Now this is going to be an attack that uses the helicopters. So it's one where having the seed aircraft would be pretty handy, because they can just strafe them. Cool. I think that is absolutely fine. Perfect. Right, this tactical battle. Jump on in. So I've got to be really careful of the helicopters. But this is a massively open map. Now, open maps do actually favour helicopters quite a lot. They also brought in their own aircraft, but I'm hoping that my tactical fighter squadron, particularly the F-16s, will be good here. Let's see. Okay, I am going to bring in AA as well, as the way that I like to see this set up is you use AA as like the defense, and then the aircraft to kind of shoot stuff down. So the AA will just prevent them from destroying the tanks, and then the aircraft can come in and actually take the kills. Quite a large map. Thankfully, Alpha's obviously on our side because we're. I'm just going to pop an engineer leader in here, I think. Charlie and Bravo, how do we want to play this out? Because it's quite a wide map. Is there a place here I can put a commander in here, or actually in the back corner here, and we can use these tree lines to defend on the ridge. We could probably do the same here. So we maintain the +3 and then contest Charlie and Bravo. I think that's going to be the way to play this out. Then down here we can utilize like ATGMs to help defend. Okay. We're not going to have much forward deployment. I mean, the M3A1s can technically forward deploy, but we lost our ACAVs along the way. And maybe one ACAV on both sides. I don't want to like lose all of my ACAVs because they're really useful to keep with your other Abrams. It could also come down the side here. I'm tempted to just have a scout unit that hangs out left-hand side, just in case. And on this side, I think it's going to be more obvious, but we will put unit over here, maybe, just to hide, give us information. Need one in the middle here. Really not sure how far up. I mean, maybe I do defend quite far up here. I do. Because these tree lines, they don't really give great defense against ATGMs. They're going to have a lot of ATGMs. Now I think about it, we actually probably want to be a bit closer. Probably want to be defending these tree lines, really. Any ATGMs coming down this road are going to be able to push us back. Could maybe use this tree line. Yeah, we'll stay here for the time being, and then I can use that tree line afterwards. So let's just bring up 2 Abrams here. We can do the same on the right hand side. Abrams, make sure we got the PVADs. Protect against enemy aircraft. We can probably use a Stinger or two as well.
Someone call for a cab?
And we need a couple of tanks in the middle as well.
Yes, Captain.
Gonna have one in here. Have one drive into here. Can always back this up when needs to be. We'll go with a Bradley at tree line. I might also have a Bradley further back over here that we can move forwards. I think we will use Bradleys. They'll be pretty handy just for sniping stuff at range for us. Haven't really got any AA in the middle. Let's take out that one. I'm just going to put a Stinger here.
We'll deploy at this position.
That'll do. Alright, let's launch the battle. I didn't actually bring up my supply again. It's fine. We'll bring up a helmet for each side and one in the mid. And I can just retreat to them rather than have them come forwards, because I noticed before that we were having a hard time trying to like keep my supply alive because I was just keeping it too far forwards. I'll bring in commands for either side. Let's just get those Humvees back. Leave the scouts in position.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. Stop here. Out there, you shoot first. And
Well, they are actually bringing up the Mi-24 already. Don't know if it's firing at the A cav here or the M1A1 further back. It looks like it's firing at the one further back. Fine. We don't want to drive towards this with the PVADs. Want to let it come to us.
All ammo spent. Target down.
Kill. Good kill.
Waiting for air.
AI's retreating away from that.
Go back.
We'll already bring back this M1A1.
Ready, sir.
Enemy spotted.
And we'll look to bring in speed to shoot down the Mi-2 there at least. Get rid of the recon for the helicopters, and then the helicopters have to come a lot closer. Makes the PVADs way more effective.
Copy.
Return fire. All the scouts should also be on return fire. Take out the F-16. Here it goes. Oh, there's actually AA there. We managed to kill the AA as well. That was beautiful. Oh, okay. There is an actual MiG-23 ML coming in for us. We'll be able to get on our tail, but the F-16, it does have 40% ECM. And just to get out just in time, and the PVADs might manage to kill the MiG-23. I do need to be careful of those MiG-23s in future. Let's make sure that we're moving away from this artillery. Make sure we move the PVADs after it's fired. Very important to do that. Make sure we get that M577 up on the left.
Ready.
So taking down those helicopters, especially the recon helicopters, really important. Always prioritize recon helicopters because they have fantastic line of sight. Ground-based recon, also a problem potentially, like this SPW-40, but it will most likely only spot the Abrams when it is in range. So we'll just pop it pretty quick with the tank regardless. I also want to invest into some artillery for counter battery. And this M577 CPC will come up and capture the left side. I might try and advance my position in the middle.
Move, but watch our flanks. Tank ready.
We can bring in some more reinforcements there. So I'll bring in a second Abrams, bring in another Bradley.
Yes, Captain.
Good. The MP1 does have a Malyutka, but the TOW 2 should get the job done.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Waiting for instructions.
It's a little bit risky for me to have this so far up. I'm going to bring up some recon to just keep an eye on the left side here.
Yes, sir. At your orders. Do you
Let's
have
just get
a
these
Captain?
to target the BMP-1 there.
Enemy spotted.
And we'll move
Moving on to new
afterwards. Oh, there's a shield car on the left. We can take that out with the seed.
At your orders.
I might have to drive forwards to engage the T-55 AM2B. They have the Bastion missile. The Conquer's coming up on the other side.
Go on, Control. On my way.
Nice. Let's move forwards with these now. So engage the Conquers.
Enemy spotted. Need some extra eyes, sir. I've got him.
I'm gonna have to like force the aggression a little there.
We'll kill them. Go on, Control. It's hot here.
We'll target that crossroad.
Yes, Captain. Combat speed, driver.
They seem to be coming down there quite rapidly.
Waiting for instructions.
Oh, my Abrams here already used smoke.
Enemy sighted. Hunting for commies. Hit. Tank ready. Going.
Make sure to move the M109s after we fire, of course.
Warn Eddie to red leader. I'm listening. All units. Enemy sighted. What are your orders?
These can start falling back again.
Successful hit.
There's too many ATGMs there.
Warn Eddie to red leader. I'm listening. Sergeant Highway is hit. Move.
Let's make sure we move the scouts away.
Yes, Captain.
I don't want to lose them unnecessarily.
What do you need, Captain?
I was technically firing them on a road. That's not a good idea. You should never really fire artillery on a road, even in multiplayer, because it makes yourself so vulnerable to counter battery.
What are your orders, sir?
Great tip.
Yes, Captain. This is Red 2.
There's that firing at my again.
Reverse, but keep facing.
Bring in the F-16s.
Loud and clear.
Get that down.
Roger. Search and destroy.
Ready, sir. We'll go. Out.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Just making sure my helmet moves up to provide good supply at close range. I might want to move back the other one.
Bullseye. It's hot up there. On my way.
Like, actually one run to that, which is pretty
Bomber ready.
nice.
Good job, gunner.
Try and take out that leader MI9.
This is Red 2.
Then
Enemy
we can take
spotted.
out the MI24. Right, we'll pull this back because the artillery's coming in.
Successful hit. AG loaded. Ready to fire. Bomber ready. Hit. Roger. Redeploy. Out. Winchester. Enemy spotted. Squadron ready. I've got him.
These Bradleys are doing a fine
Ready,
job.
sir.
I've got him.
On the road again.
I'm actually
Let's
gonna
go.
move forwards. My helmet.
Waiting for instructions.
Kind of silly. I
Another
said that I
one
wouldn't do
bites
this,
the
but I am
dust.
gonna do it. F-16 doing a great job. Oh, that's a shell cut. We should be able to engage that with the seed missile, but
Successful hit. Yes,
didn't
Captain.
manage to in time.
Going there. We're an easy target here. Hunting for commies.
This is great though. Anytime we're killing an Mi-24, it's
Enemy spotted.
5 morale from them. Okay, we'll give these attack move orders
Everybody check your ammo.
so that when the artillery comes in,
Platoon, form
they're not in the same place.
Hard here. Needs exercise, sir.
I'm also very tempted in this case
Enemy spotted.
to invest in more Abrams, not Abrams, Bradleys. Because the Bradleys seem to have done really well.
Waiting for instructions. Go back. Slow. Yes, Captain. Successful hit. Ready to supply. Are you sure?
I'll move the supply back now that the Bradley here has its HDGams back online. We can move this one forwards actually. This one can come across
At full speed.
to where the helmet's gonna go.
Let's go. Waiting for instructions. Successful hit.
Good.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Make sure to hit these guys, although my M109s have taken some counter battery. Investing into some M109s might be a nice idea to try and take out any other guns that have been deployed by our opponents.
I've got him. Ready to attack control. Damn, that was close.
Watching the F-16s come in,
Enemy spotted.
really cool.
Red 6.
Abrams here also engaging these T-55s at range.
Go back. Slow. Oh.
Very fun indeed.
Yes, sir. Copy that, Raven Leader.
Alright, F-16 go!
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Successful hit.
Trying to keep an eye on the rest of the battlefield whilst watching this. Didn't manage to shoot it down.
Squadron ready.
Well, and we took out the Shellcar on the way out. Very nice. Oh, but we lost that one. Oh,
This is
almost
Red
crashed
2.
into my
Enemy
scouts.
spotted. Any target?
Iglas. Looking to shoot us down. Alright, let's get this Abrams back.
But keep facing the enemy.
And I'll bring up some more Bradleys. Right hand side as well. Instead of clicking multiple and clicking them on the ground here,
Good job, Gunner.
I'm selecting them and then holding shift to deploy multiple. That way they don't come in a smart group, because smart groups are really not that great.
Yes, sir.
If I click counter battery,
Enemy spotted.
maybe my M109s will just remember where the enemy fired from and we'll be able to take them out. Pretty sure there's another gun somewhere.
Artillery at your orders.
They're firing at the same place, so maybe we didn't manage to destroy it.
Waiting for order. Enemy spotted. Engage on site. Stop and have a look around. Yes, Captain. Successful hit.
These two can head back over
Watch
here.
our flanks. Good job,
Because this
Gunner.
Abrams,
Friendly.
it's putting in work.
It's hard here.
Certainly do with some reinforcing.
Reverse, but keep facing the enemy. Yes, Captain. Out of ammo. Fall back.
On the smoke there. M1 definitely take out the T-55 at close range.
Reverse, but keep facing the enemy. What are your orders, sir? War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
I think the T-55s are struggling to spot the Bradleys. The Bradleys just sitting here with the TOW-2s,
Waiting
firing
for
freely
instructions.
without being engaged itself. Because technically the Bastion is 2,800 meter range, whilst the Bradley's only got 2,600. Usually the Bradleys would be a pretty big disadvantage in this scenario, but Because they can't even see it. It's doing a great job.
Successful hit. Yes, sir.
That's why recon is so important, guys. Keep reinforcing with more Bradleys.
Damn, that was close. Target neutralized.
Okay, looks like the counter battery worked well.
Enemy spotted.
Less forwards.
Another one bites the dust. Waiting for fire coordinates.
Maybe we can get them repaired. Keep things sped up now.
Enemy spotted.
Need to be a bit careful of the helicopters. This Mi-24 is actually an AA helicopter, so it's got some iglas.
Enemy spotted. This is Red 2.
They aren't spotting my scouts.
Go on, control.
I'm gonna bring in a couple more F-16s and we'll go for the Mi-24 back here. Not sure I'm gonna dive for the Mi-24 on this right side though.
You shoot first
I
and
did
ask
my...
questions later. What are your
Let's end up,
orders,
there it
sir?
is.
Enemy spotted. This war will be over by Christmas. The enemy has cut the peak. Waiting for instructions. Yes, sir.
Just let that auto cover back into the tree line. And to be honest, I should
Just give me
about
a target.
diving that.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. They spotted us!
Have those leave.
We can't take it anymore!
Oh, my scouts got spotted by the Motorvedka.
Go on, control. Good job, gunner. Enemy spotted.
Nice.
I've got him!
Starting to like switch axes. They're definitely putting more emphasis on the left.
Good job, gunner.
Scouts had nowhere to go, unfortunately.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Get the PVADs back into cover. Goodson definitely don't stand a chance.
Enemy spotted.
It's just
Damn,
counter battery again.
successful hit.
Transportation
Have my supply leave.
Good job, gunner.
Right, lining up and engaging everything on this crossroads has worked out so well.
It's hot here.
The thing that I really like about doing this sort of thing against the AI is that, like, realistically, this crossroads would be zeroed for artillery way before the war even started. Like, all of these sort of locations would have
This is Red 2.
artillery ready to go.
Spotted.
Or at least, you know, the coordinates and stuff for them are ready to go. So engaging units on crossroads like this is like actually super realistic. Although I will say, after it happens the first time, the enemy probably wouldn't drive into it again.
All units. Enemy sighted.
That being said, the AI has started to attack from different directions afterwards.
HE loaded. Ready to fire. Okay, sir.
I love the way that they just landed there. My artillery is coming in right on that spot already.
Another one bites the dust. The enemy has cut the peak.
So sketchy trying to speed up the game. I think I thought I might too.
Enemy spotted. I've got him. Do you have a target, Captain? Bringing the guns there, sir. Successful hit. Another one bites the dust. Enemy spotted. HE loaded. Ready to fire. Enemy spotted. I've got him. Waiting.
That Bradley is almost out of ammo again. These have 12 TOW2s, so getting through those is very impressive.
Job, gunner. Enemy spotted. I've got him. Roger. Changing position. Out. I've got him. HE loaded. Ready to fire.
I think we destroyed most of the tanks here.
Okay, sir. Good job, gunner. We're rolling. HE loaded. Ready to fire. I've got him.
Oh no! We lost
I've got him.
a Bradley to that ace of jam. My bad.
Enemy spotted.
What I get for speeding it up.
Ready to attack control.
Right, MI2 goes down. We strafed
Loud and
the
clear.
ace of jam.
Do you have a target, Captain?
Artillery. Been doing a fantastic job.
Successful hit. At your orders.
But these guys should probably fall back.
Facing the enemy. Another one bites the dust. Enemy spotted. I hear you loud and clear.
We've only got 20 seconds left on the clock now. These M1s are actually almost out of ammo. This one's only got 3 shots left. The M1A1A cav's only got 7.
Ready to attack control. Hit! Adjusting on target. Waiting for instructions. First delivery.
Okay, and that is it. Victory. Wonderful. So 153 kills, 7 losses. Seed did great. Jokers going down will help us in future. Taking out plenty of helicopters there as well. The Bradleys in this one, because they weren't getting spotted for the most part. The TOW2s were just free firing. It was really nice. We killed a 120mm mortar, 122mm artillery. Another 120mm mortar, then another 2 122mm artillery pieces. And we lost the F-16, the Scouts, and the Bradley when I sped it up. But yeah, great stuff. That's going to be doing a lot of damage to these units. You can see we've actually pushed them to 5 out of 6 fatigue. They attack us anywhere else. Let's find out. I'm kind of hoping that they come in near Bad Kissingen and make an attack there. Oh, they are attacking here with the big boy tanks. Interesting. Technically, attacker has advantage. I actually don't think that I'm going to need the... I'm not going to need aircraft for this one because we have helicopters. Helicopters, as long as I avoid things like the Shoker and the Strellas, do a really good job. So let's tactical battle. Jump on in. I need to be really careful of the AA, but otherwise we should be good to go. Right, let's make sure we've got a leader. Might go with the M1A1 Abrams. We'll probably use this tree line. This tree line is actually pretty good. If we can get that far up, do that. I can defend from here and up here on the ridge. Right side might be a bit more difficult. Getting to this tree line near Charlie is going to be hard. I could place like Bradley's here and have Abrams here. Left side's going to be a bit sketchy. I might do the same thing as I did before, where I place scouts right over on the edges.
Ready, sir.
They seem to be okay for the most part. We'll put one like right back here. Put one
Waiting for instructions.
over here. And then an M1A1A cav that can maybe push up to this tree line. Have a couple of Abrams
What are your orders,
on this
sir?
side. I'll probably do a leader Abram.
Copy, sir.
Okay, that one's too close.
Yes, sir.
But a Bradley here. Then do normal Abrams
Yes, Captain.
up on the ridge with the leader Abrams
I'm in charge here.
heading over to here. Have the M1A1s join the left side as well. They bring in any aircraft. Yeah, actually only brought in artillery, so we're not going to have to worry about any air cover.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I'm listening.
I could also place a couple of Bradleys. Well, put Bradley in there.
Yes, Captain.
That will help engage this road. And it might also be worth putting a Bradley somewhere over here. Because these tanks will try and prevent anything from coming out of the town. But if it comes further down, then having a Bradley here might not be a bad idea. See, that's not a bad spot.
Recon unit,
Especially since it can use the hill for cover on the right side if stuff gets too close. So we kind of go here, and then if anything comes out of the town that threatens the Bradley, we can just kind of reverse and take away that line of sight very quickly.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
We do have enough that we could probably put
Mount it up.
Abrams here as well. In terms of like overall, especially since we're not investing into any AA. Let's not forget the
Yes, sir.
supply at the start this time.
Fresh delivery.
To have that in position side.
At your orders.
Do one more tank. Got two here, two here, two there. Two on the right.
Waiting for instructions.
We got three on the right. I think we put one more on the left side here.
To Red Leader. I'm listening.
We use this tree line. And a Bradley as well. Okay, let's launch. See how we get on. It should be a lot easier than the last one, because we'll probably just win by morale if they keep throwing T-80s at us. I can use the... I think we have KIOWAs. Yeah, with Hellfires. Yeah, those are going to be super good in this scenario. We can also bring up the Tow Cobras. Tow Cobras aren't going to do as much damage, especially in the front armor, but yeah, the Kiowa Recon only costs 3 to bring in. So in the next couple ticks, we'll make sure to use those.
Waiting for instructions.
Now, getting further up here actually might be kind of difficult. Although we're only engaging their initial recon forces, which is the RDM, so that's not too much of a problem. As long as my ACAV can get into position on the right.
Yes, Captain.
The tanks can get into position on the left. I'm pretty happy.
Roger. Yes, Captain.
Okay, Kiowa for the left, Kiowa for the right.
Red 2. Enemy spotted.
And I'm also going to bring in some supply further back that they can fly to and
Check. Red 1-6.
use to
I'll report to you when I'll get there. Orders are clear. Go ahead.
resupply those Hellfires.
It's hot here. This is Red
Yeah.
Roger. Search and destroy. Red 6, mount it up. It's hot here. Ready. Watch out for the commies.
Let's move that forwards a little bit more, just so we have recon.
Spotted. Baldwin, bring us there.
And I might just want to
Move, but watch our
kind of
flanks.
bring everything around this M1A1 Abrams CPU.
Shut. Yes, Captain. Watch out for the red. This is red 2. Enemy
I'll bring up
spotted.
another Kiowa to the right. I do actually need a leader here. Right hand side. Bring up a M577 CPC that can sit on the back side.
Ready.
This is going to have to move because artillery is coming in as well.
Got a man down. Roger. Search and destroy.
That is a lot of T-80s coming in. Alright, let's send both the Kiowas.
Order.
Reinforcement range on this map is huge as well.
At your order.
And the reinforcements are coming in all the way back here. That's so far away from the front line. Yeah, this little Kiowa has Hellfires, so it should be able to help hold off
Okay,
the
sir.
T-80s pretty well. This one coming over can do the same. We can also get some tow Cobras to help us out there.
Ready, sir.
A big problem with the Kiowa is that it's got really low health.
At your orders. Move, but watch our flanks. At your orders. It's hot here. Red 6.
Gonna be like an Akataya
On the road again.
and a decent chunk of damage.
Transportation core ready.
They committing finally. They keep trying to commit and then they're like, maybe not. I think they keep spotting the Kiowa. They keep spotting the Kiowa and going, nope.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Ready.
Can potentially get more aggressive with the Kiowas. Or maybe even just the tow Cobras. I think the Kiowas are actually more valuable than the tow Cobras. Yes, the tow Cobras, if I lose them, I lose more morale. But the Kiowas with Hellfires, they have exceptional optics and the Hellfire to use with that. It's a massive combination. It's really, really nice.
Roger.
Kind of tempted to move up the scouts on the left a little bit. Speaking of, we need to put the scouts on return fire.
This is Red 2. Enemy
I'll move
spotted.
forwards the Abrams a little bit more here so it can at least shoot this T-80 in the town.
Got him.
But the Bradley managed to get the job done. That's lovely.
Engage on site.
Oh, there's a recon in here.
Good job, gunner. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. Enemy at 3
There we
o'clock
go.
high.
Pop that, please. Well, that's actually the leader who was contesting. That's nice. That will speed up things quite a bit. Oh, there's an Igla there. I just saw it.
Where do you need us, sir?
Get the Kiowa shot down. Kiowa's very weak. They don't have any ECM. Full health only. You don't want to be anywhere near AA. Let them come into us. Use those Hellfires at maximum range. I think the Hellfire technically outranges an Igla, but the Hellfire itself can't fire at the Igla, so
3 o'clock high.
eh,
At your orders.
is that to your advantage too much, but now only 10 minutes left on the clock with the +5. If they bring in another leader, I might try and hunt it down. Need to keep bringing up more tanks though, because they're building up a huge tank force here. Because they're not like fully committing,
Warn heading to red leader.
becoming quite
Damn, that was close.
scary.
Halt.
Lie.
I got him. Yes,
Traded
sir.
that Bradley there for a tank.
Reverse. But keep
We actually full capped this one as well.
back up.
Maybe it was the same leader that capped both.
Tank ready. Enemy spotted.
I'm thinking artillery would be a good shout. Try and harass these forces on the left there. Oh, there goes the Kiowa. A lot of tanks coming through the middle here, but we're going to get a nice ambush on them. Getting them right up the backside. Needs to smoke. We've got a little hole here that we need to fill.
Successful hit. Go back. Slow. What are your orders, sir?
Next tick, definitely 2 M109s.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. Successful hit. Damn, that was close. Move, but watch our flanks.
And we can also counter battery as well.
Enemy spotted.
First of all, going to be hitting these guys. I don't think they maybe even have the range from here. Oh, they technically do. That's okay. We're not going to fire from the spawn though, otherwise they'll target my spawn with their own artillery. Wow, that TOW2 is just knocking them out one shot. Lovely stuff.
Roger. Search and destroy. Waiting for instructions. Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
BMP
Checklist completed.
1K3 coming in.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Let's get the Kiowa to go hunt it down.
Warn Eddie to Red Leader. I'm
Oh,
listening.
never mind. It looks like they might be committing finally with the T-80Bs.
Ready to pound them, sir. Roger.
Lovely.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. At your orders, Captain.
Let's target those.
Fire. We're rolling.
We'll just keep working our way further forwards.
Here. Warn Eddie to Red Leader. I am listening. Let's have a look around.
Last line of sight at the last minute there. If we just hang off to the side, might be able to force them out of the objective entirely.
Fire on my command. I've got him.
Is right. We'll head this back, get them to land by the supply. Those Hellfires back up and running. Artillery, not quite being as effective as I'd like. We'll bring up a couple more.
They spotted us.
Have 4 firing every time.
Yes, Captain. Combat speed, driver. We're sitting on an explosive barrel. Anybody need
Oh, the artillery is coming right in for the supply. Those retreat.
at your orders?
But at least they fix up the Abrams, so that's good.
More daddy to Red Leader. I am listening. Waiting for fire coordinates. Good job, Gunner. Enemy spotted.
Set up really nicely here.
Spot here.
The Abrams doing a really, really good job. I'll bring in another Bradley here because that can snipe other T-80s as they come down this road.
Gun ready, sir. Good job, Gunner.
We'll try and counter battery a little bit.
On here. Waiting for instruction. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Cobra hasn't needed to be used much yet.
Damn, that was close.
That Abrams,
Mount it up.
it might die to artillery. Looks like one that we tried to engage we maybe missed.
Yes, sir. Baldwin, bring us there.
Move. We're awaiting.
Or maybe they already had recon. Oh, nice cook-off there. Nice cook-off.
Enemy spotted. Yes, Captain.
Try and move these really quite far up. Gonna smash this crossroad.
Ready to fire.
Seems to be where they're sort of congregating with all of those T-80s.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Hit. Yes, Captain. Roger. Search and destroy. Good job, gunner.
Just don't have the recon.
What are the orders? Roger. Changing position. Out. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Target neutralized. Ready, sir. Closing on them, sir.
Gonna keep moving up the Kiowa on this left-hand side. Yeah, we should find the leader again.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Good. I might also be able to do the same on this side.
Red 1-6, over. Hit.
Yeah, I think the AI can see the helicopters and it knows about the Hellfires and it's just doesn't want to commit.
Mark here. Waiting for fire coordinates.
Also just can't sit there because I'm going to keep arting that crossroad.
Fire. Enemy spotted.
I actually bailed out my M1A1.
Tank ready. Hunting for commies.
I'm going to bring up some more M1A1s here.
Unit at your orders.
Take a long while to get there, but
Waiting for instructions. Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
that leader shifted across. You captured this sector instead.
Another one bites the dust. It's hot here.
I think the exceptional optics here is spotting these. Interesting thing you can do, actually great tip. I'll probably mention this in another video because quite late into this one, but you can click this and you can click exceptional and it will show you like how far your exceptional can actually see. So this has exceptional optics, so you can see it's spotting up to this point here. It's in the open, you can see that sort of blue fade, so it's spotting these guys. And if it's within this sort of circle here, then even if it's in a tree line, it's going to get spotted as well. And then you can actually check if it's like... This is dependent on the enemy's stealth, so an exceptional stealth unit will get spotted out in the open up to this point. This is how good these helicopters are. See everything from miles. Well, I actually lost an Abrams then. Range.
Yes, Captain. Go back. Slow.
Bad.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I don't concentrate for 1 second and I lose a tank or a Bradley or something.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir. What are your orders?
More T-80s coming down there.
Engage on site. Let's go quickly. Shoot them.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Ah, lost line of sight the last second, but doesn't matter. That's going to be the end of the battle. Brilliant. Total victory. 122 kills, 8 losses. 15-1 KD. So many T-80s killed there. What did we lose? We lost 2 Bradleys and an Abrams. I'm okay with that. Absolutely okay with that. Oh, it's Gvozdyka in the end, not Akate. Alright. So that's going to certainly put a dent in their armor. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Because whilst they are lacking AA, actually maybe it'll be okay. They can't bring an aircraft. It's going to be an interesting one. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I'm going to have to leave it here. In the next episode, what we'll do is play out this battle. We'll bring up some air support to help with the extra AA. Like if I spot the AA, I can just bring in like an aircraft to just take it out quick. Maybe the tactical fighter squadron or something. Or maybe I can just try and overwhelm it with Cobras. That might work too. Kind of risky, but yeah, maybe. But that is it for now, yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.